Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Celebrity Myxer. I'm your host, Alexus Renee. Today's episode is going to be a special one. Why, you ask? Well, because we have a guest that's been on the show before, but he's coming back on today to give us an update on everyone's favorite show, The Chi. Rolando Boyce plays Darnell, the fans' favorite, and he's here to tell us all about what we can expect on The Chi and episodes to come. So make sure you stay right here so you can stay mixed in because you do not want to miss out on this update.
All right, what's up, everybody? I'm back on with my girl Alexus Renee on Celebrity Myxer. Check her out. Don't sleep.
Okay, so last time we talked about your role as Darnell on The Chi, your relationship with Emmett, and your relationship with Jada, and all that good stuff. So we're just gonna kind of revisit that again. Talk about what's going on now. All right.
Okay.
So this season for me feels a little bit different than last season because it's more about restoring relationships. Love, we talked a little bit about people feeling like there were no positive Black relationships on The Chi, and so now it's kind of the narrative that is changing, which I love. And so, how do you feel about that?
I think it's beautiful. I mean, I think the theme for this season is love. Black love. I think it's just a beautiful thing to see. The different aspects that the show can give the audience and give us as a community. I think and I also see like the growth out of a lot of different characters, especially, of course the kids, they grew up in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
To see them sometimes I'm just like, wow, they're like almost
right. Because I remember when I did my first interview with Yolanda, and I was like, oh my gosh. And his name escapes me right now, but the one with the dreads.
Oh, Mikey.
Yes, Mikey. He was so little. And Papa too, he was so little. I'm looking at them now like, oh my God, they grown.
Exactly.
Big kids, yes. So, okay, I actually seen a video of you guys, which I really loved your energy. You guys were just talking about how you are on the set and who might bust out a song or who might be late and all that stuff, right? So I really love that y'all relationship is like that. So how do you feel about the relationship between you and the other cast members and how your relationships have grown?
Man, Alexis, it's just so much love on the set. It's just not just, between the castmates, but the crew, everyone involved. I mean, when you get there, you just it feels like you're at home.
Yeah.
And it makes it easier to play off each other with the chemistry. And, every time me and Jacob get on set, it's just like, I know that something's gonna happen. One of us gonna try and make the other one crack, or But we always find some kind of little magic. Same with Yolanda when I'm doing scenes with her as well. And then the beauty, the really fun part comes when you get a chance to do scenes with other cast members that you don't usually get a chance to see. Sometimes you see them in passing or COVID testing or something like that, but then when you get to work with other castmates, it's just like, oh wow, that's so it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I can tell I love that energy between you guys. Now let's just talk about your character because Darnell is absolutely one of the fans' favorite. Okay, hilarious. Yeah. Last episode I absolutely love, especially when Sway came in and punched you and got your earpiece out. You talk about some, if I ain't, let me get my earpiece and then I'm gonna come see you. I'm like, this man and this earpiece.
Oh my God.
So I also love your relationship with Emmett because it's just like always so funny. Your advice be so candid. So do you feel like that's just you on the show as the character, but are you that way with your kids at home? Like, can you talk to them like that, or are you?
No, I don't talk to my kids like that. Sometimes people stop me and say, that's just how I talk to them. I'm like, I can't talk to my kids. I don't know, maybe they'll say differently, but I'm just like, I usually give suggested things, or I think I'm kind of more of a, I don't know, passive. I'm just a little more nicer. I'm just not that kind of dude that would just bust out and especially say anything like that. So, but I know that that's Darnell. You know, that's him, and that's the fun part is that when I get on set, it's not me. You know, it's the character that you know I've been able to develop over the years, and it's usually, you know, I would like to just say that, you know, I find little bits and pieces of Darnell from different people I know. You know, you know, some of the mannerisms I get from my best friend, other friends I may, you know, a little bit from my dad, you know, uncles or people I know just from the city, but it's all Chicago related. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, when I come here and when we're shooting, I like to sometimes just go to the bar and just listen to conversations, listen to people talk. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's good. You know, just the tone of everything. It, you know, just trying to keep it, you know, genuine to Chicago. You know,
yeah.
if that.
Yes, I love it. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love me some Darnell. Hilarious. Okay, now, you know, I'm rooting for Darnell. So,
oh, Team Darnell.
Yes. Now we see, yeah, we see that he's trying to get it together because he wants Jada back. Okay.
Right.
Y'all men always do miss a good thing when it's gone. I go. But so my question is, some men like Darnell, right? You guys have a good woman, you take her for granted, and then you lose it and you wishing you had her back. Okay, and we see that now you're trying to get her back. But in that space, do you think it's almost too late for the guy to get the girl, or do you think there's still some room for you to get her back?
You know, in a lot of cases, it's too late. You know, but one thing that I think they both have, Jada and Darnell both have a love connection. You know, that they do realize there was something special. And a lot of times in these situations, there was something special.
Yeah.
Whether, you know, the guy or the girl, usually it's the guy, messes up, you know, to come back. And, you know, I think that's something that was also, at least what I used for my character was the fact that she had gone through the cancer in the last season. You know, when you get close to, you know, anything tragic happening or something like that, it just makes you think about things in a different perspective.
Right. Yeah.
I think that's one of the things that Darnell is thinking about. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Situation. I mean, and, you know, of course, he's been around with a lot of different women.
That part.
You bounce around and you just feel like you can't find, but you know you got something special with somebody. And then, you know, they're getting older too. So, you know, I think that's what he's doing, and that's where, if that answers your question.
Yes, it does. So now, do you think Darnell will be able to give Jada everything she needs to score around, or will she kind of wind up being disappointed again? Like she mentioned in a recent episode.
You know, it's funny. While we were on set, and like, I'm in hair and makeup, and the people in hair and makeup, they're like, oh, I'm waiting to see how Darnell gonna F this. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know. I mean, you know, we're gonna have to wait and see. You know,
I was just about to say,
Darnell always means well,
mm-hmm.
but you know, sometimes, you know, things don't play out, so we have to wait.
Mm-hmm. We get it. I was just gonna say, can you give us some hints of what we can expect on the next episode?
The whole season, growth and development. He's growing. He's growing. I don't want to get nothing away.
Okay, you know I got to try.
Right. Yeah, you got me last time. Last time I think but you know, you know what was funny is because I wasn't even sure if I was supposed to say last time that I was doing P-Valley, but then I was just like, oh well, I said it, so there it is. But away.
Yes, and so I love your character, obviously, on P-Valley. You always play more of the comedy relief characters, and I really like that. But do you feel like man, I want to do this time, I want to maybe be serious, or do you enjoy being that type of character?
You know, I do like it, but I always like a challenge too. And I know, you know, I can play a dramatic, more dramatic, because this is like, it's not like it's comedy.
Yeah, it's a mixture.
But you know, when you're reading the script and there's different tones in a script where some parts are a little more heavier, and where you have to bring a little bit of the comic relief. I always try to do it and I think I said this the last time, just try to do it in a realistic way. Mm-hmm. And when you do it in more of a realistic way, then it's not like you're like trying to make someone laugh, but people can relate. And when people can relate, it's like, oh man, I've been there before. I've seen that before. And that's where the comedy comes in.
Yeah. And then it flows so well. It's so natural. It seems like it's just, you would believe that it's actually you that acts like that.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. You always want to embody the character that you're playing, right?
Yeah.
So you definitely do that, okay? Because I'm believing. I'm almost like, you probably wear that earpiece for real.
That's the one people are disappointed in. They're looking for the earpiece. I'm like, I don't want that thing stays on set.
All right, so my next question is, what's your favorite scene that you've shot so far? It doesn't matter which show.
Oh, wow. Favorite scene that I've shot? That's a good question. Oh, man. I would have to, ooh, boy, it's a lot. I'll give you two. One was in when I did Scandal with Kerry Washington.
Oh, wow.
And last season, and we're sitting across the table, and I got a chance to give her the business, and a lot of people didn't give her the business on that show. that was and then there's Kerry Washington, so
exactly,
that was special.
Fantastic right there.
Yeah, and then the other would be season 2 when I started on The Chi, and me and Emmett had a scene on the back porch where I was trying to tell him that he's gonna hope that he'd be a better dad than I was, and I just thought it was a really moving moment, father-son moment, trying to explain how my dad wasn't for me, but I'm that I'm trying, and I think that kind of sums up the way Darnell is, and his character is that he didn't have a father in his life. He's trying to be better, and he hopes that his son is better than him. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, and that's the way it should always be. That's what you want.
Exactly.
To be better than you, right?
Exactly, most definitely.
So my next question is going to be a little bit about P-Valley. I don't want to do too much on it because I don't know if you can talk about that too much now, or is it?
I'm not gonna be back on there, so I can talk about it.
Okay, so I was gonna ask you, can I be looking for you to be on there again? Because you did your thing once again. You had a blast. If you get it,
I got a what?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
So you won't be back on. Well, that's for right now. Things can change, right?
Right. We'll see for next season. If they, and I think they'll get another season because it's an incredible show.
Yeah.
I think they're doing fantastic work there. One of the beautiful things is that me and Nico Anand, who plays Uncle Clifford, we worked together for about 7-8 years at like hotels in Los Angeles. We both worked overnight. That was like, our side hustle as we were trying, auditioning and different things like that. And, it kind of happened for us almost at the same time. I got on The Chi, he was starting P-Valley, and, they just took off. So, and Morocco, who plays Big L, we started our acting careers here in Chicago 20 plus years ago. And that was the first time that we were actually able to be in a scene together, out of all the different plays and things that we did. So it was a really special moment on that set. There was a couple of times with me and Nico just looked at each other like, can you believe this? And it was just like, it was nice.
That's dope. Yeah. So you guys started together. You got the chance to see each other go from one level of life to the next, and that's dope. Dope. All right, so you're now recently filming another show, Southside. So tell me a little bit about that, your character that you play, and how you relate to him in any way.
Well, I don't relate to him because he's a billionaire or something like that. Well, I would like to, but his name is Cap Hedges, and he's going to be on the new season. It's a lot of fun. I'm not sure if a lot of people may not know this, but my cousins are on the show. They are writing, producing, and acting on the show. Bashir, Sultan, my cousin Zuri, Raja, even my cousin Ishmael directed the episode last season. I think he'll be back as well. So it's a family affair, and it's a beautiful thing. I've been wanting to get down with them this is their season 3 for the past 2 seasons, but we were kind of shooting The Chi at the same time. So it was a perfect, the timing was perfect.
Yeah, awesome.
A lot of fun. I think people will like it. It's just a lot of fun.
Okay. Well, everything happens in the time and order it's supposed to. So wasn't time when you wanted to. It's time now.
There you go.
Yes. Okay.
You're gonna be on next.
Say that, okay? So is there anything else that you're working on that we need to know about or be looking out for?
That's it. I mean, there's a couple of things that are not official yet, but I've been auditioning like crazy. I'm hopefully waiting on the word that we get picked up for another season of The Chi. That would be amazing.
I'm sure it will.
But outside of that, anything can happen. Something can change tomorrow. So,
Absolutely. So, well, I appreciate you coming back on and catching up with me and giving me some more updates and what's going on with you and The Chi and all that good stuff. It's always a good time.
Last time I interviewed with you, I was working on P Valley. Then you hit me up. I did Southside, so I got to keep hitting you up. That way I can keep working.
Yeah. You know what? Exactly. Okay. Because we here. You know what I'm saying? I'll be your good luck charm. And so you're going to pass that on to me and we're going to keep this thing rolling,
There you go.
All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed my interview and updates with the handsome Rolando Boyce, who plays the fans' favorite Darnell on The Chi. Now, make sure you guys are streaming that on Fridays and watching it live on Sundays. Check your local listings for showtime. Now, to stay up to date with more interviews and updates like this one, you can always go to CelebrityMyxer.com. That's Myxer with a Y. Of course, we would love if you would like, comment, and subscribe to this video. It's your girl, Alexus Renee. You just been mixed in.